So were you able to stay up? I guess it wasn't that late from what Jordan was saying, but were you able to watch, or how did you find out about you guys clinching?
Yeah, I was able to watch the majority of the games yesterday. Interchanged a couple texts with Jordan, actually. Talking about the game, how much space there was, especially in the second half, in that San Jose game in particular. And, two guys that want to make a big impact in the next game. And, I think a lot of us watched the game, and it's very important right now at this point to not only play our type of football, but also compete in every way possible. Because when it comes down to the wire, you just have to outcompete teams, and it's always going to be a tough battle.
When you say that you guys were texting, I mean, can I get specific when it actually ended and it was, official? Was it escalation points were in kind of thing, or what did you say?
No, we just texted about the type of game it was. San Jose being up 1-0 and all of a sudden being up 2-0, get the goal almost taken away from them, and then all of a sudden Philly, after that moment, kind of took off, and we just talked about how it's going to be a tough game in terms of the amount of pressure that they put on you, but if you can withstand the amount of pressure that they do put, especially in the first half, the field's going to open up and we'll have chances to bury some goals. But obviously happy that we clinched, but at the end I think everybody expects that, and we just want to keep going for more.
It was a pretty wild 30 minutes last night, just between that match and then the Portland match and the way the results shook out. Kind of MLS in a nutshell, right? Just anything can happen, and just got to be ready for it all.
Absolutely, anything can happen in the MLS, and especially towards the end of the year, when guys are fatigued, when guys put it all out there. Obviously some scores, some results went our way, and we're very happy. But at the same time, we have to take care of business against San Jose, against Minnesota, two teams that are one that is above us and one that is creeping up there. So it'll be a rather interesting 2 games. But yes, results. These games are crazy, and you have to really be focused for the whole 90 minutes.
Do you feel like there was a change in the mood today around the guys, knowing that you guys had officially clinched and it's officially playoff time?
I don't think so. I think everybody was focused, to be honest. Everybody has been focused this whole week. We know that we didn't get a good result in GC, and everybody's anxious to get out on the field and go for it again. And I think that's great, because no one is really bothered by making the playoffs, because we still need to take advantage of getting our home games. Obviously, we made the playoffs, but now it's taking advantage of being able to play in front of our crowd and put ourselves in a good spot to hopefully host. But in the end, take care of business away, and then we'll take it one game at a time.
Is Wednesday, the watching it, was that specific to, kind of watching standings and things like that, or is that your typical Wednesday, like you would watch a whole bunch of MLS games anyway?
I think that's my typical Wednesday. In my case, I try to watch every single game. Obviously it's tough, but I do my share. I try to keep myself educated on how teams play and who's playing, and not only like how teams are doing, but like how they're actually playing. Okay. There's a big difference between getting results and how they're playing. So a team can be a very dangerous team and not get the results. So, yeah. But yeah, typical Wednesday to watch a lot of games, and hopefully we can do that in the playoffs as well as playing them.
You said a team cannot get the results and at the same time be a dangerous team. Is that how y'all would describe yourselves because of the past 2 games not getting the exact result that you want?
Yeah, I think there's many types of teams out there. We can play well and lose. We can play horrible and lose and still be a dangerous team. I think when we have all our guys healthy, I think we're one of the most talented teams in the league. But when we're not, we can still be a dangerous team because of how our depth chart looks like. So in that sense, we got to get results, and we have to play well. But at the same time, if we're gonna get results and not play too well, we'll take it. But but in the end, we want to eventually play well and get into the playoffs on a strong note.
From your standpoint, what are the things you learned from that DC game, or what went wrong? Or
Well, I think it was a matter of not taking chances going forward and defensively. It was being too cautious, and sometimes when you're too cautious, you let pressure hit you, and unfortunately, I think that was the case. If we press them, we make things difficult for them. We take on chances to win the ball and hopefully score a goal. But in the end, we ended up winning the ball deep in our half. They put pressure on us. We couldn't really keep possession of the ball to build chances. And if you play cautious sometimes, it'll hurt you.
Was it just Jordan, or were you guys group text?
It was just Jordan, yeah. Texted Brad as well about the Minnesota game, but Jordan, that's my guy.
Yeah.